I'm Ian Wright, and I'm hitting the road to rediscover the magic of the FA Cup. This is Wrighty's Road to Wembley. My journey starts in the first qualifying round at the nearest club to Wembley, Hendon FC. First up, I'm meeting gaffer Gary McCann and captain Kevin McLaren, who both happen to be cabbies. Here we are at Wembley, my friends. So tell me, FA Cup, what's it mean to you?
It means plenty. I mean, to the football club itself over the last 4 or 5 years, it's what's kept us afloat. The prize money that is generated from the FA Cup in the early rounds has been key. If you spoke to the chairman, I think he would tell you.
It's not unreasonable to say that the FA Cup over the last 4 or 5 years has been a lifesaver. The way that the FA Cup operates at this level is you win prize money for every single game that you win. So the game that we're playing on Saturday week, from memory, I think there's just under £3,000 of prize money available to the winner. The amounts available for prize money increase from round to round.
We make the first round proper, then that's 30, 40 grand, which doesn't sound a lot when players are getting 300, 400 grand a week. Yeah. But that's all, life or death for us.
Like the FA Cup weren't around, would you guys be around?
Probably not.
Wow, I never knew the FA Cup was so important to non-league clubs. But it's especially important to Hendon, as in 2008 the fans bought the club off the owner, but lost their historic Claremont Road ground, which was sold off for housing. How do people involved feel about that?
The ground was an absolute tip, but it was our tip.
That final game was really hard. I remember almost nothing about the game, just this is the end, and the future was bleak.
I often get a train that runs through Crickerwood, and I absolutely refuse to look at the floodlights because it just hurts so much.
I think as a football club we were turned over, so we were really left absolutely on our own. The Supporters Trust was formed, we bought the club for £1, and we've ground shared ever since for the last 8 years or so. Now we get a chance of getting our own home back again, and there is a real future.
Yeah, Dave, I like that. You're right. There is a future, especially because you're building a new stadium at Silver Jubilee Park, just 2 miles from your old ground. And they'll be moving back home hopefully in 1 season's time. But that's in the future. And for now, the players are just focusing on Rushden Diamonds in the first qualifying round. You guys, you're playing Rushden Diamonds, yeah? You're going to be like the favourites in it. What's that feel like, being the favourites?
We'll be the favourites, but obviously I think we won't. The gaffer won't let us take them lightly. So we're going to give them the most respect.
We've all played through games like this in previous years anyway, where you play against the lesser teams or you play against the better teams, so we're prepared anyway. We've got good enough players to cope with whatever we play against.
You know what you should do? You should just, I don't want to tempt fate, but while we're here, I think you should lift the cup. These boys know they'll probably not be in the Royal Box come May, but it's thanks to their heroics in the FA Cup, the FA's prize money, plus a lot of graft from some devoted fans, that this historic club hasn't gone belly up. I'm going to follow Hendon for as long as they stay in. I hope you will too. Catch you in the next round.